Hey folks, Dixie here back once again and over the limit. Well, honestly, I gotta say, the pay-per-view was average. The only two matches, the only couple matches I actually liked. I liked the World Heavyweight Fatal 4-Way. That was good. Personally, first off, is it just me, but I miss the elimination 4-ways. I mean, I miss those. I mean, why not have those things back? I mean, most people would like them, and apply in the comments or what have you, if you would like to see those back. The Intercontinental title match between Cody and Christian, and the WWE title match. I liked all those four matches, and here's the thing. That is the one thing that was totally concurrent the entire pay-per-view. From the first match all the way to the last one, is the commentary was one of the worst I've heard in such a long time. I mean, it was consistently bad from beginning, middle, to end. Jerry Lawler going off on Vicky Guerrero for most of the match, like bringing up Vicky Guerrero. Cole with his everything else with Cole going on. Booker T, which I delivered. I actually stood up for Booker T. I like Booker T, but now his commentary is just more annoying and such. I mean, at least I always say about Booker T, he brings energy, but man, he really needs to do something. I mean, the guy, honestly. I just don't know what's wrong with the commentary thing. I mean, and the WWE can have so much better commentary. I heard William Regal. That's great commentary. I want to hear William Regal. Regal being commentary. Matt Striker, Josh Matthews. Those guys. I like those guys as commentary. It just seems to me that the commentary in the WWE is just horrible. I mean, it really showed how really bad it was tonight. It was just completely and utterly garbage. I mean, straight up garbage. And another thing that was garbage was the Over Limit main event, which again, and here's the funny thing about the pay-per-views about John Cena that actually involved him in one-on-one matches. In fact, since the Elimination Chamber this year, John Cena has been praised, was in the main event without the WWE title. He faced Kane in an ambulance match at the Elimination Chamber. He faced The Rock at WrestleMania. And then he faced Brock Lesnar. And now old Johnny Ace one-on-one. In fact, the last time John Cena wasn't in the main event was in TLC last year, and trust me, that was one hell of a main. I loved that, but I loved the main event. It was great. That was a great pay-per-view, and shame really, because I liked Cena. I think he's a really good wrestler, even though most people think he can't, and what have you. But the one thing that is really bothering me with this is that it completely devalues both World and WWE titles. Because I honestly think the best person in the card, the best wrestler, should be the guy who's wearing the WWE title. Let's be honest, Cena is the big guy, the top guy, what have you. But to me, when you are basically putting the championship, is the championship right here and the guy, John Cena, here, people are not going to see the guy who's holding the championship on the same level as John Cena. They're going to see him lower than John Cena because John Cena is here. And honestly, if you keep booking this way that John Cena is the only guy, to get to the only thing that matters, and everything else, and anyone else who holds the WWE or World titles right here, people aren't going to care about it. It just goes to show you that unless John Cena is holding the WWE Championship, it doesn't matter, and it's a shame. And another thing that bothered me about the main event is honestly the bad comedy. I know some people may have liked it, but honestly, it just got. I mean, there were some funny moments in this match. I mean, I liked the Fave 5 thing from Johnny Ace and what have you. But honestly, the commentary and its forced laughter, it took away from it. It just they like, it just God, stop with the fake laughter. I'm sorry. It just really took me off of this match. Again, bad commentary. And another thing that bothered me in this match was the STF. Well, basically, when they're pointless, is well, Johnny Ace lasted basically a combined 20 seconds on the STF and didn't tap out. Even though you have other people that took the STF, tapped out immediately, or just tapped out after 5 or 6 seconds. Great job of making those guys look strong. Yeah. Anyway, and another thing that really pissed me off is the Big Show swerve. You know, the Big Show swerve that he was going to, come back and do all that type of, we all knew it was coming. But here's something that really bothered me, and I guarantee you it's probably in the back of your heads too. It is, why did Big Show help Johnny Ace? Because one, how do he doesn't know the new guy in charge wouldn't have hired him back? And two, what if Johnny Ace said, thanks for your help, Show, and just gives him the middle finger and just rolls out and just not hire him? How is that going to work? That makes no sense. I'm just saying that maybe it would have been better if Brock Lesnar would have showed up. F5 Cena, have everything else concede, quit the WWE and what have you. And it would have tied in with the WWE, he fighting against the WWE and Triple H and what have you. It would have fit in much more. That would have been a lot more interesting. Instead, and heck, having Cena versus Brock Lesnar, since Cena were like, hey, I want Brock Lesnar again, I beat him once before, and Cena loses or what have you. But, and everything else. I think most people would like to have another Brock and Cena feud, or what have you. Instead, we're going to get another Big Show versus John Cena, where that whole thing is like he goes in and tries to fight against the Big Show. And the Big Show, like, oh my gosh, how strong John Cena is again and again. I'm just really sick of it. I am really, really sick of it. It just seems that they're trying so hard. The WWE is trying so hard to really make John Cena so likable, trying to get him to be like the Austin, the Rock, and everything else. It's downright sad, and that's the problem. And as long as John Cena is just being forced down people's throat, people will be more people will be pushed him away. More people will be pushed away than grabbed back then. You need more organic feeling. Like, people like, wow, I want to see this guy do this. I want to see this guy fight, win, lose, maybe laugh, that sort of thing. You can't force that. And that's the problem with the WWE. It's like, they try to force it they try to force it everything. They try to force and try to make things, and conform and everything else, and nothing's really going to happen. Nothing changes. Nothing. In the end, they lose because no one really is buying it, and that's a shame. And it's times like this I really wish there was another company challenging them, like WCW. Something. Maybe Ring of Honor one day. I've given up hope on TNA to challenge them because they're all crazy right now. But honestly, I just wish something could just knock them out with this, because quite honestly, I would not be surprised if this will turn out to be their lowest buy rate. But I guarantee you, by 2015-16, I would not be surprised if Dana White just buys the WWE and just do the same thing what they did to WCW, just relegate, fire everybody and relegate it to a tape, just the best of WWE. Because honestly, there's no real drive in the WWE anymore. It's sad, and they need something, because it's not going to come from them. I'm just hoping that one day somebody needs to just come in and just punch them in the mouth. But, like I said, I doubt that's going to really happen. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Dixie T here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all later.